Welcome to Blind Beauty. Together, we can make beauty accessible. Hello everyone, and welcome to Blind Beauty. I'm Jennifer. So if you clicked on this video, then you already know what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how I remove my makeup. And you may sit there and think, oh my goodness, that's way too much to do. So I don't want to wear makeup. Well, this look, I was just playing around today. But this look, it takes a lot to get off. But it makes my skin feel good and ready to start my night skincare. And that will be another video that I do as well, is my nighttime skincare routine. So, alright, let's get into it. Now, what I like to do first is try to get this eye makeup off, okay? Because that is one of the most annoying things to do. And the hardest things to do, actually. So, we're going to do that. And one thing I don't really recommend is a eye makeup remover without oil, especially for waterproof makeup. And I honestly don't have much luck with the Micellar Cleansing Water by Garnier. So, it's like, well, what do you use? Well, I personally will use one of three things. And that is the Makeup Remover or Expert Eyes by Maybelline. This does have the oil to it. It says for waterproof eye makeup. It's the one with the pink cap. And then I also will use, and you can tell I've used quite a bit of this, this is the Physicians Formula Double Cleansing Oil. And that is something I tend to do. Actually, I guess you could say I triple cleanse, if not more. So, and then another one that I've recently found, oops, knocked over my face wash, is the Milani Green Goddess Makeup Melter. Looks like this right here. Sorry for the glare, y'all. I'm using the ring light, even though, you know, really, with this, I might not have had to, but I'm going to show you first how I typically will take off my eye makeup. Now, I take some cotton rounds, and I will, well, yeah, I will show you that here. I just put a little bit on the eyes first, and you can tell I've got false lashes on, I've got mascara on, I've got eyeliner, shadow that I set it with and tried to do the wing, but I had my tape a little bit too up, so my wing didn't turn out too well, but I am working on that. I'm working on learning to do a wing. So I'm taking that Maybelline Expert Eyes, and I'm going to put some of this on there. Now, I tend to put a good amount on there because I personally have trouble getting my eye makeup off. So, I'm going to take that and I'm going to push it onto my eye and then go back and forth a little bit. That helps to break up the makeup. And you can use this on your eyebrows too. But I'm going to put this on my eye, and you can tell my lashes are actually still holding on, so it's going to take some maneuvering to get them off. So, because I don't want to rip my lashes out or anything like that, because I might have got them in the wrong, spot. Okay, they are starting to come off. Just holding on to the lid. Okay, now I can really get in there with this cleansing oil. But you can tell it already took quite a bit off. Right there. So, but let that sit for a couple of minutes. And while I'm doing that, I'm going to put my hair back here in a moment. I just want to get my other eye started as well. Now, with as dirty as that is, I really don't want to reuse it, but I'm going to put some on the other side, even though it's a little dark still, because I'm not going to necessarily use this to wipe again, but it don't hurt to get the product on. Also take it up under the eye, which I didn't do before. So, now some of this, yes, I will fast forward through, but it's like I said, it's a tedious process to get all this off. I'm having trouble getting my lash off on this side. There we go. Whoop, I think it fell. That's okay, I'll get it here in a moment. And after I'm finished. But I just lightly rub this in, basically. And on the lashes, going back and forth lightly. Very lightly. That's the key with this eye removal. You want to go lightly. Because your eyes are very sensitive. And if you're older, or getting older like myself, then you can make your wrinkles look a lot worse. Which I don't need that, so. But I can tell that I've pretty much got it saturated because the cotton pad was skipping a little bit. Now I'm taking a headband and going to put my hair back because even though, you know, I have short hair, you still want to get all the way around the hairline whenever you're working on that. So, I'm going to take another cotton round here and wipe that off. Now, I know I probably didn't get it all, but that is a-okay. Sometimes it takes 2 or 3 times. See, even more came off there. The eyeliner part is the hardest part to get off. So, believe it or not, the cleansing oil does a decent job, but the makeup balm does even better. So, I'm just using one of the cotton rounds kind of to clean my fingers off a little bit, because they can get pretty nasty when doing this. And I'm going to do my entire face with this here. Now, some people will see me do this and be like, oh, you're using too much, you're using too much. Well, I have to go with what I feel, you know, and if I don't feel the product going any further, then I have to get a little bit more. So, I basically dip my fingers in there and rub them around a little bit. And now I'm going to take one finger and lightly tap the eyes. Lightly. Ever so lightly. And also go up under. Now I'm just going to take that same amount that I have here, and I'm going to rub this all over my face and down my neck. And y'all will probably be surprised at how white my face is right now. But I am learning, like I said before, trying to self-tan. So, I don't do my face, because a self-tanner that you use for your body can actually break out your face a little bit. So, I'm just taking this and dotting it around like I would actual foundation. And I'm taking my hands and melting it. Just doing circular motions, never pulling down. Don't want to pull down. Alright, now what I'm doing that y'all might have been able to tell is I'm taking my middle finger, which you can use any finger really, your ring finger or whatever, and pushing this into the lash line as well. Now I have trouble getting it off of my water lines inside the eye. That's because I'm nervous about putting anything inside. So, but I really don't heavily line. And if I do line, it's usually with a lighter colored liner that it's not going to hurt for me to have a little bit of lightness and brightness under there. So, but I'm also doing circular motions on my brows as well, and get all the way up into my hairline. It sits and it does kind of help melt the makeup away. So, like I said, this works fairly good on my lash line, eyeliner and all. You can even take this across your lips. At least I lightly do. And if you put makeup down your neck, make sure you go down the neck. I even put a little bit on my chest to make sure everything kind of meshes together. Well, that's mainly bronzer, but yeah. Okay, now I'm going to take my cotton rounds and I'm going to first wipe off the eyes so that I can at least somewhat see. I do this to get it off the eyes, and then I will show you what I will do next. That's what has come off of the eyes. You can tell I pretty much got most of it there. I mean, the very outer edge didn't really want to come off too good. But you never apply heavy pressure. Go across my lips real quick. Going up under the eye now. There we go. See, I did put on lower lash mascara. So, yeah, then I'm going to lightly, or not lightly, but go over my face with this cotton round. Yes, I know it may seem crazy to use the same thing as I used on my eyes, but this is just to get the oiliness off before I go on to the next step. I do tend to pull down on my neck. I know I probably shouldn't, but, well, wipe down. But if you think about it, this is also a way to give yourself a little facial massage. So, now, like I said, I've still got a little bit of mascara that I'm noticing right in there. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually take the cleansing oil here in a moment. Some people may say, that's a lot of oil, that's a lot of oil. Well, oil attracts oil. and it also helps with stubborn makeup. So, now I'm just going to wipe my hands off a little bit. Now this is just I got this from Walmart a while back. It's one of those supposed makeup eraser type dupes. I don't believe in just water, because you've seen how much work it has taken already. So, I do still apparently have some mascara on this other eye too. So, it very well could be lash glue. I'm still learning how to do lashes. And today's look was a little crazy. So, alright. Now I'm going to take that Physicians Formula cleansing oil, just because I don't like using too terribly much of that balm. Rub it between my hands and rub it on the eyes lightly. And I'm going to go ahead and do the brows again. Like I said, this is a double cleansing oil, so it does take some work, you know, so going back and forth. Alright, now I've got the eye done again. I'm just taking that makeup cloth. And see, I'm still getting makeup off. I mean, I only did like 2 light layers of my foundation. So, I'm letting that mascara sit on my eyes, or that cleansing oil sit on my eyes for a few minutes. Well, not a few minutes, but at least a few seconds. Whenever you have stubborn makeup, if you let it sit sometimes for a couple of minutes at least, you could tell with the cleansing balm, I really didn't let it sit very long. So, you know, that is part of the issue with my not getting everything off. But, and this rag, by the way, is dry. So, I could easily put some of that micellar water on it and do a quick wipe all over. Okay, yeah, see, I got more eye makeup off right there. But, I believe I got at least most of it. Well, I'd say I did. Alright. You don't want to put much pressure on that lower lash line. See, I'm still, like I said, still getting stuff off. So, you can tell where, if it's hard for you to see, it's hard to get it all off. I can't tell you how many times I've done my makeup removal just using like a Olay Daily Facial, well, Equate version of it, or the regular Neutrogena wipes or something like that, and been told I have raccoon eyes because I had black all underneath them. You know, like, and I don't mean just like from my dark circles, which I believe some of this is, since I've started not really getting anything. But I'm going to go in with 2 more steps here. Just as a... Well, 1 more step on camera. But... because the rest of it, or the last of it, could be seen as my skincare routine. So, you'll just have to make sure you're subscribed to see that video with what all steps I go on with that. Yes, my nighttime skincare, including makeup removal, is rather lengthy, but it's relaxing. It may be tedious, it may be a pain in the butt, but my skin feels so good after I do it. Now I'm taking a makeup remover wipe. These are the Equate sensitive version. I don't know why, but for some reason I am getting more sensitive. So, now I'm going to take this here, and I'm going to first go over the eyes again, just to kind of verify, make myself feel more comfortable that everything is pretty much off. And I take my lashes and lightly hold them in between the makeup remover and go back and forth. And see? Nothing came off. So, and you can get your lower lashes at the same time doing that. So I'm going to do that, and then I will come back with you and show you the next, or the rest of the face. And I did get some off there, but there's a reminder for me. Alright, and yes, I am using y'all kind of as my mirror, but typically I'm doing at least some of this in the bathroom, but I think I'm going to start doing it right here more. So, yeah, I'm just doing circular motions on my face, getting very little off, at least on my cheeks. So, basically getting very little off, period, in each area. But you can tell I've already done the makeup cleansing balm, I've done the double cleansing oil, and I'm still getting stuff off. It could be that I'm being too gentle with all that, but I would rather be too gentle than too harsh. So, Alright. See, I was using this multiple times in one spot, but that right there is what still lightly, very lightly, came off. And some of it could be just from my hands too, because I didn't like wash them in between. So I forgot to wipe the residue off my chest before, so doing that very lightly because I don't want to lose what little tan type thing I have on there. So, alright, some people may want to stop here, and that is okay. I still had a little bit of residue on my lips there, but I recommend doing an actual face wash or using some kind of soap after this because, well, you can tell I got more and more off every time I did a step. So let me know what your makeup removal process is in the comments down below. And if you want to see my nighttime skincare routine, hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed, because I use all drugstore products or affordable products on this channel. You know, I'm going to work on some dupe videos here and there as well, but that's going to take time to come up with. So, but hit that subscribe button and make sure you turn on that bell as well so that you can be notified anytime I upload a video. So, thank you so much for watching, and I hope that you have a great day. Bye-bye.